to my channel. So today I have a video that I've been trying to work out like what I should be calling this, because basically I really wanted to film my favourites. I have loads of like products and like things I've been loving at the moment, and I haven't really known what to call it because I feel like favourites aren't really a thing anymore. No one really cares. Let me know in the comments down below if you like favourites videos, or if you would just like to see more new in products, or you would like it to be phrased in a different way. Let me know, because I'm happy to do whatever, but I just wanted to talk about some things that I really want to shout from the rooftops and say that they are amazing. So, kicking things off, I've got quite a few like food, beauty, couple of like, sorry, I just ate some crisps. Crisps for everyone in America are chips. Even though I live in America, there's some words that I'll never change. And it's just, you know, still in my mouth, sorry about that. Speaking of food, let's just kick it off with the food things that I'm loving. Okay, so I want to start off by talking about the thing I was just eating, which was these. Oh, I've got the crumbs all over me. These chips, you guys, crisps, whatever you want to call them, are game changing. Okay. I have seen a few different people talk about these. My sister texted me about them being like, oh my god, I love these. I tried them and I was like, oh yeah, they're really good. Then I rebought them and I was like, oh, these are like some of the best chips I've ever had. When I bought them, I didn't really realise like what I was buying. They're just in like a mass section. I didn't get them from Whole Foods, I got them from Bristol Farms. I think they're available in Whole Foods as well. And I went in and I just grabbed them. I was like, oh, these look nice. I love a lime flavoured chip. I think they're delicious. So these are from the brand Siete, I think it's how you say it. And they are, I'm so sorry if I've completely butchered that, but they are grain-free tortilla chips, lime flavoured. I like the best. They do a cheese one, they do like a salt, just like a sea salt, as far as I know, and they might do a spicy one. Made with avocado oil, and they are made out of something called cassava flour, which I personally never heard of before. I don't know if I'm just a bit ignorant to that, but it's apparently an amazing alternative to grains if grains irritate your stomach. I don't think I have a problem with grains. These just taste ridiculously good. And in terms of like the way they're made, they are just better for you. In fact, they're made with avocado oil. So the ingredients in these are cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, ground chia seeds, sea salt, citric acid, and lime oil. They're delicious. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I go through a packet of these like they're air. It's so good. Absolutely love them. Sorry. And I just saw in Air One, the most expensive grocery store on the planet of Earth. I don't know if Air One's everywhere. Air One is like a very high-end organic grocery store in LA. There's a few locations. There's one very close to me. They stock this brand, but they also stock of this brand tortillas, like regular round tortillas you heat up, put a taco in, make a burrito out of. This same product, so cassava flour, and they all have like slightly different things like a lime and this or that. These are delicious. It's a family-owned company. They are based, I think they're based in Austin, Texas, I read. Yes, based in Austin, Texas. They're amazing. Could not rave about these enough if I tried. And I feel like I'm eating a health food, you know? I just realised I talked for 4 minutes about those chips, but they're so freaking good. Okay, sticking with kind of food things, I wanted to talk about a couple of supplements that I have been using recently. I've talked about a bunch, and I kind of want to talk about on here because I haven't really mentioned them on my YouTube channel before. Two things that I've recently added into my routine that I think are really important to kind of be aware of. So the first thing is, I am not vegan. I'm vegetarian. I have been since I was 6 years old. It's not like a new fad that I'm trying. 90% of the time, I would say, I eat plant-based. I have the occasional bit of dairy when in Rome, as they say, but I generally, for the most part, eat vegan, but I'm not a vegan. However, I don't eat fish, I never have, and so I didn't realise, but I don't get as much, 1, omega-3 as I need, if any, and 2, any DHA and EPA, which are really important oils for your brain. The only places you can get them are fish oil and algae, blue algae. And so obviously I found this on Amazon and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And I've really been liking it. It doesn't upset my stomach. I haven't noticed like a drastic difference, but it is for your brain, eyes, and your heart health. So it's internal doing goodness. I just follow the exact instructions, which say take 1 pill, I think it's with food, I take it, yeah, directly before a meal. And they taste fine, they don't taste bad. They're great. I just really wanted to incorporate this into my kind of daily routine, my diet, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I found them really helpful. I think it's really important to get educated on what you need in your own diet and your own health journey. Don't take my word for what you need. I am only going off what I need in my diet, if that makes sense. Okay. So then another thing that I wanted to start taking, because my nails are weak, brittle, they always have been, so are my mum's and sisters, and it's just, I feel like it's just hereditary. I don't really have a choice. I want to get gels, and the gels, if I have them one time, my nails are ruined for like months, and I spend months like trying to repair them. I actually have a nail oil that I have been using. I didn't want to put it in this video though, because I don't know if I love it, to be honest. It's been doing something, but I think an oil in general is just really good to be putting on your nails. This is called Hum Killer Nails. I don't even know if you can read it on there, but this is basically just biotin. Biotin is the thing that helps your hair, skin and nails. It's in a lot of prenatals. In fact, I think it's in all prenatals. Or maybe it's not in prenatals. Biotin is basically what is in like hair, skin and nail pills. And this has 5,000 mcg of biotin. It is in a vegan capsule, so is the other one. And I really like it. It's high potency. I feel like it's doing something. I can't really tell. My nails feel stronger, not necessarily less brittle. I don't know if that's my water, my care of my own nails, I'm not really sure, but I've just started taking this. I haven't really gone through a whole one, so there's 60 pills, so I definitely haven't done 2 months, probably a month. And yeah, if you guys have any tips for getting your nails to be more healthy, let me know in the comments down below. I've read about collagen, although there isn't vegan collagen as far as I can tell. It doesn't really exist. So let me know your thoughts. I wouldn't take an animal protein collagen, if that makes sense. So anyway, I want to talk about this. I think it's really good. I think it's doing something, but I will keep you posted. Okay, moving on to some beverage items. I want to talk about this because it's a genius item. So my boyfriend's sister very kindly for Christmas got us a soda stream. This is the bottle, one of the bottles that comes with it. You basically can fill it up with anything. I personally just do water because I don't really drink anything else other than water and then wine and tequila. But typically, and coffee, other than that I don't really drink other drinks. I don't drink soda or anything, but you can put in like drops of other things. You can make it lime flavoured, you can do all sorts of stuff if you're making a cocktail. But basically we have a water machine in our house. So, or if your tap water is good enough to drink, you can just put tap water in your bottle, you pop this on, you have sparkling water, and you're reusing this, so you're not wasting bottles. We used to buy sparkling water because we really like it in cocktails and to drink, but you're just wasting so much plastic, so much bottles. I wish this wasn't a plastic bottle, but we're not throwing this away. You keep you get 3 of them, and you keep reusing them, and you don't put them in the dishwasher, you hand wash them. So I really like this system. I found it, for us personally, it's giving us a ton less waste, and the fizz is so good. You can get as fizzy or as flat as you want. So good, love it. Then my final beverage item that I really wanted to mention is this. Da, 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 da. This is the Ember cup. I think I've talked about this before, wanted to mention it again. I stole this from my boyfriend. He got it as a gift. One of my worst things ever. Oh, sorry, the dogs. That was not my dog, by the way. The other dog's outside. So, I stole this from my boyfriend. He got it as a gift. I say stole, we live in the same house, so we both use it. But I use it more than he does, definitely. Basically, it's a quite expensive purchase. I think this is around $80, but he was very lucky and got it as a gift. And what you do is, it's got a little button on the bottom. I don't know if the light will come on. He said it as blue. I had changed it to pink and he changed it back. And then you have an app on your phone that it connects to, and basically you can set your drink to be the temperature that you want it. I have it the hottest because I like my coffee steaming. And your coffee doesn't, or tea, or whatever you put in it, just doesn't go cold or just stays at the temperature that you want it. It's a fantastic, fantastic invention. My biggest bugbear is when you make a cup of coffee, you're doing things around the house, and then suddenly you're like, oh my, damn it, my coffee's gone cold. You're like, I'm not a microwave person, I have to put it on the stove, it's a whole thing. This has been a game changer. I would highly recommend it. It is expensive to invest in. It is just a cup. But if you work from home or you work in an office and your coffee is constantly going cold and you don't have like a thermos type of thing, this is amazing. Okay, sorry, my battery died. New battery is in, we're all back. Okay, so moving on to some beauty favourites. I'm so excited to talk about some of these things. I feel like I haven't mentioned any of the things actually that I'm going to talk about before. So, first up, I wanted to talk about this. I'm so late to the party, I know. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. As you can see, I'm down to pan, so I've been loving it. Yes, this is a tiny size, I'm aware, but I picked this up when we were going on a ski trip recently because I typically use the Josie Moran Argan Cleansing Oil. They didn't have it in the Sephora I went into, and I needed something to go travelling with, and actually the Josie Moran Cleansing Oil, all well, it is amazing. I absolutely love it. My skin is so sensitive and it works perfectly on it. I honestly, travelling with it is the worst. It only comes in a big size. The travel size leaks everywhere, so it just kind of sucks to travel with, but it's amazing. So anyway, I picked this up. This is so nice to travel with because it's a solid. You just know it's not going to leak. Yes, it's in my like toiletries bag and it's safe, but I really like this. I will say it gets a little claggy on my eyes when I'm like massaging my makeup off. However, I find it comes off really easily. My makeup and all my like dirt and goo from the day is just gone in seconds. Double cleanse with it, single cleanse with it. I absolutely love this, and I feel like I'm so late to the party, but it's so good. Okay, we're back. So, like I say, I absolutely love that balm. It's so freaking good. Okay, so moving on to another Clinique product. I really wasn't a fan of Clinique. I used to feel like all their products were not made for sensitive skin. And then I started hearing people like rave about certain things, and I thought I'm just gonna give them a go. I tried this out in Sephora. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge, and I think this is, the 72-hour auto-replenishing hydrator. And this is a moisturizer. I use this day and night. This sinks into the skin so well. I used this and slept with it on, woke up the next morning, and my boyfriend was like, wow, have you done something to your skin? It looks really good. And honestly, I just feel like this gives that instant hydration and moisture to my skin. My skin is so dry naturally, and anything I can do to just like pump it full of moisture. I found this so good. It just worked so well within my current skincare routine, and I couldn't rave about this enough. I just think it's an awesome, awesome product. Then sticking with kind of skincare, one of my very good friends, has a brand that I've loved for ages, and I don't think I've ever talked about, but since we're kind of getting into the warmer months here in LA, I am not trying this year, however, I'm trying this year, and I've been trying over the last couple of years, to not like lay out in the sun too much, because we get so much sun here anyway. I have really started to notice as I'm getting older, like the effects of aging from the sun are so crazy, and I always wear SPF, but I just want to be able to be like nice and tanned without laying out in the sun. So I've been loving these products. I've loved them for a while now, but I recently saw my good friend Jules, who is the creator of Isle of Paradise. He's a babe. Go follow him on Instagram. He's the best. And my two kind of favourite or hero products from the range are the self-tanning water and the self-tanning drops. I personally, in the winter months, like the medium, and in the summer months, I love the dark. So that's what I've been reaching for. That's what I have on now. I feel like it gives me a really nice glow, but doesn't look like orange and dark. There is like a really not a bad smell. It just smells fresh. It's the only way I can describe it. It's just like fresh and clean and not gross smelling. And to use with those, I've been using the Prep It, which is like a pre-tan to like make your skin in like prime condition. Just kind of like how you would use a prep for a gel manicure. This kind of gets your skin in like the optimum condition. You just kind of spritz it all over. And I've been really loving using that. And then if I'm take it off, or to be honest, if I make an error, sometimes this corner of my, like, what is this, like your armpit fold essentially, I mess up all the time on that, and then like sometimes I'll get like a little bit of tan here and here where I've been rubbing it in, and this is amazing for that. This is the Over It Magic Self Tan Eraser. You just pop a little bit of this on. You can either just give it a spritz, or what I like to do is pop a little bit on like a cotton round and then kind of rub it off, because I only really get like a couple of little areas occasionally that I just, you know, am in a rush when I'm doing everything always. So yeah, absolutely love this brand. It's vegan, cruelty free, and it's organic, so it's great for the skin, great for you, and I love it. Then I wanted to talk about a couple of lip products that I have been loving and I've loved for a while. Again, haven't mentioned them before, but first thing is this. This is a Tarte lip scrub, and I don't know about anyone else, but I find my lips really dry in this kind of transitional period where we're going from like heating on to air conditioning on to like kind of that, I don't know, it just feels like any transition in the weather makes my skin just go usually dry. And to kind of get rid of any like flakiness or dryness on my skin, on my lips, I've been loving this. This is called the Pout Prep. Oh my god, and it's literally sugar. It's just like a sugar scrub. Smells really good. This is also great if you're doing like a matte lip or a red lip, to kind of just really buff your skin to make sure it's in like perfect condition to pop on your matte lip. Then I've not really been loving a matte lip as of late. I've been loving using these. These are Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea, I think. I might be wrong on that, but I'll link these down below. These are a like lip balm, tinted lip balm. I have 3 colours. There's a cherry one. Oh, there's 4 colours. A cherry one, which I don't have here. There's a coral one, which I've literally used down to the bone. There's like nothing left in that, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. This one, which I love, is called Buff, and I have that one on today. It's like shiny and glossy without like, I don't know, it's like your lips just look plump and juicy and healthy, and the colours are all super wearable. The kind of cherry red one is gorgeous. I absolutely love that if I want a little pop of colour but nothing too crazy. Then one makeup bit, since we're getting into that kind of summertime, I wear this all year, but I wanted to mention the Bare Minerals bronzer. I thought about this because I told my sister to buy it, and it made me realise like how much I love this product. It is the Invisible Bronze. I have the colour medium, and it has this kind of like pearlescent touch to it where it just looks so healthy on your skin. I absolutely love this. I use it every single day, and I think it works so well. They have 3 different shades or 4 different shades, I believe. I really like this one because I think it's just subtle. I don't want like a crazy like brown streak on my face. I just want something really natural to warm up my skin tone, and that does perfectly. Then my final thing that I want to mention is my sneakers. I had to mention a fashion favourite this month, and honestly I've been reaching for these non-stop. As you guys know, I am currently in the process of training to be a Pilates instructor, which is craziness. There will be a video coming up very, very soon about that kind of whole journey. I'm basically doing one vlog, one big vlog documenting the whole thing, so stay tuned for that. And I've been just reaching for sneakers all the time, in and out of my kind of everyday activities, because they're easy to throw on. These look so sleek and cute. I think I mentioned them in a new in video, but I honestly have been living in these. They look so freaking cute. I just love them. You can't really go wrong. A lovely white, creamy white sneaker, so cute. And that is it, you guys. I thought I'd quickly mention, if you are wondering, my chunky pink amazing sweater is from Tobi.com. I'll be sure to link it down below. I love this thing. It's so cozy and I get so many compliments on it, so check that out. It will be down there, including and all the links to everything else I mentioned in this video will be down there too. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!